right. You're with senior defender, Kat Ledger.
Yes.
So we're about a week into the preseason here. Talk about what you've seen on the field.
We're looking pretty good. We have a lot of returners and 5 new freshmen, 6 new freshmen. We're missing Abby and Meredith, who were key players last year, but I think a few of the freshmen are going to step up and help us. But overall, we look pretty good so far.
How do you think you've seen those freshmen kind of integrate into the team this year?
A lot of them have really stepped up. They're doing well, transitioning.
Yeah, because that step from high school to
Right.
college is a pretty big leap.
Yeah.
You did it a couple of years ago, if
Yep.
I remember right. So.
We'll see in the scrimmage tomorrow,
Very
too.
good. Yeah, and what are you guys looking to do tomorrow in that scrimmage?
Win. Just kidding.
What are some
Just kind of
goals?
get used to each other playing together. We haven't played that much together. We've played big a few times, but just playing together and getting used to it.
Right here with senior midfielder Rachel Gillies, back for her final year at Saint Anselm as well. Pretty storied career. Talk about, with all of we'll start with the personal level, with your individual accolades. Talk about what your goals are for both yourself and the team this year.
I just think as a team, we need to keep doing what we did last year. Personally, I just need to continue to work and try to get better to help my teammates, help my team, get us to the playoffs this year. The accomplishments I've had are great, but I just want to keep moving forward, help the team, and hopefully we'll get to a playoff position this year. And I think we have the potential to do it.
Absolutely. Now, the 4 of you obviously are quad captains this year. And with kind of the loss of Meredith and Abby last year, who provided some pretty good leadership, what are you guys hoping to kind of step in and provide?
Well, Mare and Abby were great. They're great leaders, great on and off the field. But us 4, I think we work really well together. Our communication is great. And I think that if we just work together and keep the team working hard and keeping the goal in our minds, we'll be fine. And we're good leaders together, and I think that if we just continue to do what we're doing, give 110% every practice, and keep the girls, their mind in the game, we'll be okay.
We had a plenty of close calls last year, a lot of 1-goal games or last-minute kind of goals.
Yeah, a lot of ties.
That basically kind of decided your guys' fate going into the postseason. What is it going to take to kind of get over that hump?
I think our goal is to not go into overtime because we've done it far too often, and I think we just need to come out and be ready right from the start of the game, put a couple away early, and then just play our game the rest of the time and try not to go into overtime because we do it too often and we are a better team than that.
Very good. And we were picked to finish. I said we were picked to finish 8th again. What do you guys think that's going to do for motivation-wise?
I mean, 8th it's okay. I think that we are better than that. I think we have so much more potential. We have a really good team chemistry. Everyone's working together, and it's day 5, and we already look really good. And I guess our first scrimmage tomorrow will be the real test, but I think we have high hopes and should finish top 4 this season, at least. So.
Anything else you want to add?
Go Hawks!
You're with senior defender Kim Schubert, back for her final year in a Saint Anselm uniform. Talk to me a little bit about the preseason. What have you seen on the field so far?
Everyone's trying really hard. We have 6 new freshmen, and we have a really deep team. Everyone's working hard, and everyone's playing really good together. So,
team chemistry is one thing that you guys, I think, have had pretty consistently in the past. Talk about maybe what you guys are experiencing with the new freshmen coming in and with what you guys are bringing back.
Well, we have a lot of returners, only 6 new freshmen, but everyone's getting along. We always get along. We always have a really good team, and I think that's what helps. We all work for each other, and I think that's why we do really good every year.
Now, we were back-to-back winning seasons the past 2 years. What do you think it's going to take to get to that point and maybe to that next level with this year's team?
I think just hard work and make sure everyone's working in practice and communicating on the field and just making sure everyone wants it as much as the next person. So.
We were picked in the preseason poll to finish 8th, which is in a playoff position. How do you think that will either motivate you, or how do you guys going to interpret that placement in the preseason poll?
I think we can definitely get better than 8th. Last year we finished in 9th place, which is not the playoffs, but I think with just strong motivation and just keeping each other up and working for each other, then we can definitely get in like the top 4.
Here with junior goalkeeper Cassie Quattropani, stepping into a leadership role as a junior captain this year. What kind of things are you hoping to bring to this year's captainship or this year's leadership?
Just my perspective from the back. I have a view of the entire field, so I can see everything that's going on. So I have to be aware of what's happening and making sure everybody knows where they need to be, when they need to be there, and I can let everybody else know what I see on the field and things like that. So, have a different perspective than anybody else in a way. So
yeah, and you've got plenty of teammates coming back, especially on the defensive side. You've got especially a couple of senior. 2 of your captains are coming back that are seniors this year. What sorts of things do you think do you expect out of this year's team with all that talent coming back?
I firmly believe Kat and Kim are the 2 best defenders in the NE10 together. I think they make up the strongest side of the field in any game that we play. Gabby Toro is very flexible. She played outside back last year. We're looking at her at the center back this year. We have plenty of experience back there, and he's been trying new people back there too, so it'll be exciting to see where people fit in and how we can change that up in different games at different times.
And there's kind of a mix of some new faces, some freshmen coming in who look like they've been holding their own out on the practice field out here. Kind of what is the energy surrounding this team coming into your preseason game, your exhibition game tomorrow, and your preseason Catholic Cup games coming up?
Honestly, it feels like we never left. It feels like we're just picking right back up where we were in the spring, and everybody's happy to be back together. The freshmen are blending in great. Everybody's just, happy to be back and working hard, and they want to be out here and they want to play and just kind of get into it already.
And Rachel kind of brought up the thing about how you guys are trying to avoid these overtime games, these close games. What do you think it's going to take to get to win some of those deciding games and get yourself in a good position?
I think one of the things we need to do this year is really build throughout our season. Last year it kind of felt like we were playing at the same pace and intensity every game. I really want to see us try and work and get better every practice, every game, so that way we're stronger against every team that we face instead of bringing like kind of the same thing to every game and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We just really need to get better throughout the season, and we should hit our peak around the time that we need to, and we need to win those crucial games.